Everybody's talking about negative gearing, capital gains tax, and all the changes that are coming up with the budget, but no one's talking about legal risk and managing your exposure to uncertainty with the right tools. There's a lot of stuff going on about capital gains tax and all of that budget news that's coming out about negative gearing and what's going to happen. What you need to realise is that none of this stuff is completely set in stone yet, and you can't make moves on speculation at the moment. And even if there is changes, what you have to look at is still the facts, the advice, and the diligence that you do. They're talking about capital gains tax and saying that there's going to be an indexation or a reduction in what sort of benefits you may get. Making decisions solely on the tax implications could really put you out. And you need to look at big picture. When you look at property, you have to look at all the different moving pieces. The money side, the lending, what it's going to cost you, the tax, the legal side, even structuring, and all of that need to be taken into consideration. These reforms will change the way people move in the market, but don't necessarily let it make you make decisions that you wouldn't usually if you were not considering these changes, right? If they do negative gearing changes and fix them to only apply to new properties, yes, it'll shift the market, but if you still do the dollars and cents and you look at your circumstances and you get good advice, if you've got a good accountant, you've got a good lawyer, you've got a good financial advisor or good financial metrics you put around your decisions, you'll be able to make the right decisions no matter what. And I think people get swept up in changes and they want to maximize, minimize, do all these type of things, and they want to make moves based on the changes. But the fundamentals of property still remain the same. So if ultimately you are looking at these changes, that's good. Look, take things into consideration, but look at your fundamentals. Go back to basics and look at the pillars of what brings you success when you are buying and selling property. And that'll ensure that you don't make decisions that you will learn to regret, right? You'll always have changes. You'll always have forces in the market that are going to shift how you do things. But if you've got the fundamentals right, you'll be fine. What do you reckon?